South African Minister of Sport, Arts, and Culture Gayton McKenzie and Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, MP Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi got into a heated argument at the opening of Parliament. Please kindly subscribe, like and share as we go into the details. Dr. Ndlozi initiated the incident by accusing McKenzie of deceiving the audience during his speech, saying the minister's words were dishonest and meant to obscure the truth. McKenzie shot back, calling Ndlozi a hypocrite. He attacked Ndlozi's emphasis on education, saying that while his friends were engaged in the classroom, Ndlozi was just being sent around as an ice boy and wasn't making a significant contribution. This remark suggested that Ndlozi lacked substance in his function and that his critique was unfounded. The conversation brought to light the continuous hostilities between the ruling party and the opposition, highlighting how divisive South African politics are. These encounters highlight the interpersonal conflicts that may occur in the field of public service in addition to reflecting larger political forces. The episode serves as a reminder of how intense and often harsh the nation's legislative discussions can be. Once more, leader of the Patriotic Alliance, PA, and Minister of Sports Gayton McKenzie poked fun at the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, in a recent comment that caused a ruckus in politics by casting doubt on their long-standing claim to be a government in waiting. Speaking to the media, McKenzie raised doubts about the EFF's capacity to fulfill its aspirations for governance, using his own advancement in politics as a benchmark. McKenzie stated, "The EFF said they're the government in waiting. We're still waiting for them to take over as leaders. Even so, I've surpassed them." McKenzie's remarks coincide with the EFF's ongoing declaration that it is prepared to govern the nation and position itself as a strong rival to the incumbent party. But McKenzie's criticism raises questions about the EFF's ability to go from resistance to governance, since it implies that their demands are still unmet. The comments made by the head of the Patriotic Alliance demonstrate how competitive South African politics are, with parties often clashing in public to establish their legitimacy and influence. McKenzie's claim to have overtaken the EFF demonstrates how confident he is in the PA's political course and accomplishments. In his capacity as Minister of Sports, McKenzie has taken a proactive approach to advancing sports development and tackling issues that fall within his purview. His leadership position lends credence to his political remarks, implying that he sees the PA's advancement as more real and significant than the EFF's assertions. McKenzie's criticism also serves as a reminder of the difficulties opposition parties have in garnering support from the public and converting their goals into actual outcomes. Though the EFF has accomplished a lot since its formation, McKenzie's remarks imply that more work is still required to persuade doubters that they are prepared to rule. Regarding the efficiency and profitability of opposition parties, McKenzie's comments add to the current discussions in the ever-changing political scene of South Africa. The PA leader's criticism of the EFF adds nuance to the political conversation as he presents himself and his party as respectable competitors. The EFF, which is renowned for its audacious language and extreme ideas, is probably going to reply to McKenzie's remarks by defending its track record and restating its goals for the nation. The conversation emphasizes how power is sought after in South Africa and how political leadership is competitive and sometimes confrontational. McKenzie's comment is a challenge as much as a criticism, asking the EFF to prove its status as a government in waiting by delivering concrete results and advancements. These exchanges between party leaders affect public opinion and the path of political discourse in the nation as the political environment changes. The South African Communist Party, SACP, in Limpopo's former provincial secretary, Fats Justice Pitso, has sparked controversy by publicly demanding that the party return $3 million that it purportedly received as a contribution from VBS Mutual Bank for its 2017 National Convention. Pitso requested responsibility in an open letter to Professor Bladen Zimond, the SACP's general secretary at the time, and now a government minister and national chairman, amid the continuing repercussions from the VBS bank crisis. One of the biggest financial fraud cases in South Africa, the VBS bank scandal linked a number of well-known individuals and institutions to unethical financial practices. Pitso's letter questions the party's honesty and financial openness and is a brave move inside the SACP ranks. Pitso sent a letter expressing his serious concerns about the moral ramifications of taking money from VBS Bank.